Check that out.
All right, I'm going to the Silver Star Restaurant. It's on 64th Street and 2nd Avenue.
All right, sounds good to me. Good coffee there.
Yeah, I know the night manager. His name is Gus. They treat you nice.
Are you still living on the street?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm still living on the street.
What happened? How come you're on the street?
Oh, let me tell you something. It makes me cry, right? But you know, sometimes you just gotta let it out and you gotta tell, right? Well, I got cancer. They did the operation at Lenox Hill Hospital, and I stayed there for 2.5 months. And while I was in the hospital for 2.5 months, about a month went by, and finally I had a little strength to get out of bed. And a nurse took me out of bed, and I went into the smoke lounge. And I was sitting there, and you know how it is. There was people in there, other patients. It happened to be a woman, a female patient, and we got to talk and everything. Got to be good friends. She was in there for ulcers, right? And they were talking about aftercare because they're going to release me soon, right? And I needed you know, special attention because I was sick. Right. I mean, I had a major operation, I had tubes still in me, and they were going to send me to a convalescent home. And now this girl didn't know me from nothing, right? And we're talking, and she was, I felt warm. I felt something towards her. And when I told her to send me to a convalescent home, she said to me, "Bob, you know, I know this is going to sound funny to you because you don't know me, but tell the doctor, you can come and live with me, and I'll take care of you." And her name was Patricia. I said, I really feel good. But I said, "Miss, man, you know, I'm sick. I don't feel good." "Wow, that's really nice." I said, I like to go, to tell you the truth. I said, "I'm not going to a convalescent home. Convalescent home, you relate to an old age home." And I told my doctor, I said, "Doc, man, I don't want to go to a convalescent home. I want to go to the girls." He said, "What girl?" He said, "You have nobody." I said, "The girl in the next room, that girl Patricia." Well, he said to me, "No, man, you need." Well, he conferred with her doctor, and they came to talk to me. They said, "No, man, we told Patricia she can't do it, man. You don't know you need special care." And she kept on insisting, "No doubt." And I said to myself, "Hey, listen, man, she can give me care. I don't know who this girl is, but I don't know." She was a Christian girl, and I'm Jewish, right? She owned a private school in the 60s, Central Park West. And lo and behold, they released me, and she took me home, this girl, right? And let me tell you something. This girl was a diamond, man, inside and out. This girl meant so much to me. She sold her private school, right, to take care of me.
What happened to this girl?
Right, now I'm gonna tell you. And you know, lo and behold, right, after a while, you fall in love, right? And we fell in love, and we got married, and she became pregnant, right? I got a job for Hecht Casualty and Surety in Long Island, right? Making $2,000 a week, right? I was back on my feet, man. This girl was everything in life, man. And she was 7.5 months pregnant. And the night before I had to do the seminar, right, in Garden City, right, she started to stain, right, you know, bleed a little bit. So we called a doctor up, and in the middle of the night, and he said, "Bobby, well, if she doesn't, you know, if the bleeding continues, it gets heavy, bring her right into the hospital," right? Well, it didn't get that heavy, and it stopped a little bit, and that was it. So when we woke up in the morning, right, she wasn't going to go to school, you know, work, so I had to go to Garden City, and I left all my keys home, and I said, "Patricia," I took a cab, didn't matter because it was an expensive cab, all the way to Garden City. I said, "As soon as I get to, you know, there, I'll call you up and see how you feel." Well, when I got there, I called the house up, and there was no answer, right? I told my boss, "Listen, I just called the house up, Patty was sick, there's no answer. He has everything. I've been working for 3 months, right? You got to give this him. I don't care if you fire me. My wife, something's wrong with them." I gave him everything. I didn't care. I couldn't care if he said to me, "We're gonna arrest you," right? I took a cab. I went downstairs in Garden City in Westbury, took a cab all the way back to 130 Riverside, but I didn't have no keys or nothing. I couldn't get in. I was going crazy, frantic. I saw a police officer in the street, and I asked him, did you get a call? Did anybody get a call? An ambulance, right? Respond to this building over here. They said, "Yeah, we heard it," right? But we didn't respond. Another patrol car, they took someone from this building to St. Luke's Hospital. Well, I ran over to St. Luke's Hospital. I was frantic. I went into the emergency room, and I said, "Can you tell me the condition of Patricia?" I started to walk down to the corridor. I saw a whole bunch of people crying. It was her mother and father and her family. She was dead. She died having a baby before I got to the hospital. Fuck. That's how I met her mother and father. Now you tell me life is fair. She had more money than I could ever see. I made $300,000 a year. She had over $500,000 in the bank. I couldn't give it to the doctor and say, "Bring back Patricia and the baby." Fuck this fucking life. That's why I'm homeless. You take the drugs and alcohol and shove up your ass. I should be jumping off the roof. But I'm not gonna jump off the roof. That's what happened in my life. She was dead. That's why I'm homeless. I had nervous breakdown. I had 10,000 nervous breakdowns when that happened. So I can tell you.
It's very understandable.
I'd rather not talk about it.
How do you survive on the street? Do people?
Now I have to work. Now, you know,
People take
I don't
care of
care
you?
anymore. You know, after a while it gets to a point you don't even care.
Yeah.
When you go to sleep outside, who knows if you're gonna wake up? And Mr. You know something? I'll be honest with you. When I go to sleep, people pray to God. I pray to God so I shouldn't wake up. I'm telling you the truth. I'm not crazy.